Welcome to the Peter Gracey Show, the only podcast where we attempt to separate our egos from the real world.
And now, here is your host,
the Honorable Peter Gracey.
The next time you get up in the morning, you should really think about getting to know yourself. You should get up and go in the mirror and say to yourself, today we meet again. One day, this is not going to happen. And I don't know what's going to happen or if we'll ever meet again, but today could be our last day. And use that moment to make the best of your life. Use that process to make the best of the experience in life. See, the only time you truly see yourself is when you look at a reflection of you in a mirror or something of the sort, in a pool of water or something. But that's the only time you can see yourself alive. You can't see your entire self by just trying to look down and look at your legs or your arms or whatever. You have to look at the reflection of you to understand what you look like, to look at the progress of how you're aging, to understand these things and not to try and cover it up, but to know who you are and love you for the way you're progressing, because this entire thing that's going on is about progress. Nothing is about going back. Nothing is about going back. It's all about progress. But you have to know yourself. You have to know who you're dealing with. You can try to understand yourself, but you have to put it in perspective. You have to know who you're dealing with and understand who you are at the same time. And you have to have a picture of who you're dealing with. This makes sense. You wouldn't go to the grocery store and just buy a bag that's closed and don't even know what's in it to go home and cook it. Because you have to know what you're dealing with. Is it alive? Is it dead? You have to know why you're buying what you're buying, and you have to understand what it does to your body. It's the same thing. If you try to understand everything else on the outside but not yourself, then you will always find yourself in a jam. Because you don't understand yourself, but you're telling people how to be. But telling someone how to be is not something you should be doing, because we're human beings. That's why we're human being. We're being. So you have to try to understand yourself first before you try to understand others. Know who you are and understand that you have to look at the reflection of you to understand growth and understand progress. You shouldn't be hiding your features over and over and over. You should be learning something from it. You don't want someone to come to your house because you don't want them to see you in a certain state. In what state? The real state? So you have to know, you try to figure out yourself, because if you're trying to hide yourself from someone, that person, just to be their friends, that person should probably never be your friend. Or you shouldn't have any association with people who won't accept you for who you are or what you look like. So now you should go in the mirror. Just reason with yourself. Try to love yourself deeply. When you look in the mirror, love yourself deeply. And understand that you have to learn to protect your own self. Because if you cannot protect yourself, who is going to protect you? Because if someone is just trying to protect you, who's protecting them? And if you don't know how to love yourself, then you're going to try to love someone else. And then you'll always get hurt because you've opened yourself to hurt. You have to also know that you have to be yourself and not try to be like someone else. Because if you try to be like someone else, who's going to try to be like you? Who's going to be you? You have to be yourself. So get up in the morning, go in the mirror, and just stand there. Just make it a habit. Each morning you get up, go in the mirror and just look at yourself and just have the conversation. Once again, we're here. I greet you in the mirror. We're not sure if this meeting will always happen, but I know for a fact that one day it'll stop. If I don't see you this evening, I just want you to know that I love you so much. And the experience was great. And if we should ever do it again, I want to look just like you. Because I'm beautiful.